So I've been running since around 2007. My first race was the St. Pat's Day Road Race.
Yeah.
And I run now more for the social aspect than anything else. And just to stay in shape. But the charity itself is amazing, and the people involved with it are amazing. Yeah, in 2011, my niece got cancer, and it was amazing the support I got from different friends. At the time, she was 3 years old, and she's almost 10 now.
How's she doing?
She's doing well. She had a full recovery.
So you ran to Florida.
So I ran to Florida, yeah, and so, I started basically with an off-the-cuff comment at the Elks when I was talking to Jason Dominic and Tim Londo. Said, hey, I think I'm gonna want to run to Florida. Didn't think of it for a few weeks after that, and then thought about it a little bit and said, hey, that's really not actually a bad idea. Started making plans. I had done it because I had a really long project at work, and I just needed some time off, so I ended up taking 6 weeks off from work, and I basically said I want to do something different. And first day I went less I had, they went through Holyoke, ran down Riverdale Road, up through Agawam by Collins Tavern. Then from there I went through Agawam and then to Suffield.
And then you just got a hotel.
And ultimately I ended up in Avon, was where I stopped the first night. Then got a hotel there, yeah.
Yeah. And then what was the second day?
Second day was going through Bristol, Connecticut. That was probably the heart in the area. That was probably one of the hardest areas to run as far as hills go. And then from there was Bridgeport, Connecticut. Mostly Route 1A. We're trying to stay off the highway, so
Yep.
it was about the safest route I could take there. It goes down through New Jersey and pretty much all the way down to Georgia. A lot of places there were no sidewalks. I ran in the grass on the side of the road. It was hot every day, really hot.
Yeah, late September.
Yeah.
Heading south.
Yeah. So the first week I ran it rained almost every day, and it was frustrating. But then once it stopped raining, I was hoping for rain again, because it was a lot easier running in the rain than it was in the sun. It was around 1,200 miles.
An average of 30 a day?
Yeah, and it was like 29 miles a day was the average. The longest run was like 44 miles, and the shortest run was 10 miles.
And then your feet, you had blisters?
I had blisters first couple weeks, really bad blisters, and just kept putting like Bacitracin and stuff like that on them. Eventually, I calloused up a little bit, and no more problems after that.
One pair of sneakers?
No, 3 pairs of sneakers.
Did you
And
find them on the way?
I ordered them on Amazon, and they got delivered to the hotel. You know, as I was running, after the first couple weeks, I started getting stronger rather than weaker. My body started getting used to the running. I did take a couple days off. I took 2 Sundays off to watch football.
Wait, did you actually get to go to a game?
I went to a Jacksonville Jaguars game when I got to Florida. Hardest part was finding hotels every day.
Did you
My
just run until you got tired?
No, I tried to plan it out at least a day ahead, but originally I was trying to plan all the hotels 4 or 5 days ahead. I just couldn't do it because I wasn't sure how far I could make it. That was the funny thing about going to hotels, is that I always want your license plate number when you get to the hotel. And I say every time I don't have a car. And they say, how did you get here? And I say, I ran here.
So you ran with a backpack? Did you have a support group?
No, it's just me. So I had an Osprey camel pack.
What about clothes? How did you
I had 2 pairs of underwear and a pair of shorts to wear at night.
You didn't tell your mom that, did you?
I did. So every day I would either find a laundromat or wash them in the sink at the hotel. I tried to stay at the Holiday Inn Express every day if they had them in the areas.
Yeah.
Usually they had a washing machine there. Truthfully, eating every day, I ate at a lot of Waffle Houses because That's the only place that was close to the hotel. It's when, think about when you're on foot, is that you can't just drive to a restaurant.
Yeah.
So I ate at wherever the hotel was. I had a lot of I think they call them bowls, whatever it was, the
grits bowls.
grit bowls, yeah.
And then what about, you said you had a large Coke?
Large Coke every day at Hardee's, yep. Hardee's, where there was a chicken place too.
And what was your beginning weight and ending weight, or how much did you lose?
I lost between 15 and 20 pounds. I started out, I was 185, and I was around 165 when I was done.
Love it.
Gained it back in about 2 weeks. Originally, the plan was to go all the way to Key West, but I only had 6 weeks, so ended up ending in Daytona, Florida, at Daytona Beach. When I got there, I was running down Daytona Beach. My hotel's right on the beach.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, I'm done. Now what? So I think I had a tear in my eye when I was done, but it was kind of more of a letdown than anything else.
Yeah.
So I'm done, and it's kind of strange that I was by myself. So I just.
So it wasn't Forrest Gump.
No. Just I'm done, and then went up to my room and took a nap. That's it. And then next day, my nephew lives down in West Palm Beach. He picked me up the next day, and I stayed there for a day, and then flew home.
Did you ever think about quitting?
No, actually, never thought about quitting.
You're amazing.
Yeah, I posted every day. I posted my status from the previous day, how far I ran, where I ran to, and a bunch of pictures of where I was. And then I also, this is the shirt I was wearing, so I put the name of one of the team captains, Griffin's friends, team captains, on the shirt every day. One of the things that got me through those, I would get a lot of text messages from a lot of the kids that I was running for and their families. And I wasn't really expecting that ever, but I raised over $5,000.
That's fantastic.
And that all went to Griffin's friends.